In this episode, we'll go over some information and advice on lens options for anyone who is considering a compact Canon M-series camera. A new line of EFM lenses has been developed for the smaller M-series cameras. The new smaller lens mount allows EFM lenses to be attached directly and to function without compromise. If you've already invested in Canon lenses, those can work too. With Canon's optional mount adapter EF to EOS M, you can attach any traditional EF or EFS lens to the M-series cameras. We'll talk about this in more detail later on. Let's take a look at the compact EFM lenses that are available. The series is growing, and as of early 2017, it offers 7 dedicated lenses. The standard zoom, which has built-in image stabilization and gives additional wide-angle coverage, and the EFM 18 to 150mm zoom, which packs a lot more telephoto power. Either lens is a great starting point, and both are terrific for travel, events, and many other styles of shooting. But the EFM lens system lets you go beyond the limits of a standard zoom lens. Ultra-wide angle coverage is yours with the EFM 11 to 22mm lens. This is an amazing addition to a standard zoom or a great standalone lens for interiors or landscapes. Whether you're a real estate professional or a seasoned traveler, the 11 to 22mm lens can really change the look of your images. For telephoto coverage, go beyond the standard zooms and check out the EFM 55 to 200mm lens. This lens is equivalent to a 320mm lens on a full-frame camera, so it can be a really nice option for anything from trips to the zoo to shooting sports. Like almost every EFM lens, it has image stabilization built into the lens for amazing shake correction and sharper pictures. 2 special purpose lenses are available as well. The first is guaranteed to appeal to traditional photographers. The EFM 22mm f2 lens gives the same modest wide-angle coverage that street photographers have used for decades. And even though it's small and light, it lets more light into the camera than any other EFM lens as of 2017. Its f2 maximum aperture makes this a tremendous available light lens. It would be a great addition to the standard zooms you may have already considered for the EOS M cameras. And the second special purpose lens is the EFM 28mm IS Macro. This lens can be used for ordinary, everyday shooting. But there are 2 real highlights to the 28mm IS Macro lens. First, it focuses on small subjects smoothly, up to full life-size reproduction. In fact, you can fill the frame with a subject about the size of a US quarter. There's even a super macro setting to get even closer. The other highlight is the built-in LED ring lighting at the front of the lens to help light up your macro subjects. It's great in everyday situations where you may want sharp pictures of something small and not have enough available light. Each of these EFM lenses can expand what you can do with the EOS M series camera. They attach directly and function beautifully. They even have about the same maximum outer diameter, so handling is consistent when you change from one lens to another. And you're not restricted to only the dedicated EFM lenses. You can attach any Canon EF or EFS lens you may already own from your EOS digital SLRs using the optional Canon lens mount adapter EF to EOS M, which is sold separately. This adapter positions your lens the same distance from your camera's sensor as it would be on a conventional EOS camera, so your lens infinity focus is completely intact. Autofocus and exposure functions work normally as well. With this mount adapter, you can easily use any of over 70 different SLR lenses. A couple of points about the optional mount adapter EF to EOS M. We strongly recommend that any lenses are attached first to the adapter, and then the adapter plus lens are attached to the camera body's lens mount. Remove lenses in reverse order. Take both the lens and adapter off the camera, then remove the lens from the front of the adapter. And a couple of things if you use a tripod. First, the mount adapter has its own tripod mount. Because the traditional lenses are heavier and longer, use this to attach normal-sized EF or EFS lenses and an M-series camera to a tripod. And something extremely important for big telephoto lenses that have their own tripod mount is to always use the tripod mount on the lens to attach to a tripod or monopod. Do not use the mount adapter's mount, and never the camera body's tripod socket. The great thing about compact mirrorless type cameras is the versatility of interchangeable lenses and the visual doors they open. With Canon's EOS M cameras, you have two key ways to walk through those doors. The dedicated EFM lenses give you a very compact and elegant way to combine choice with compact size. And with the available mount adapter EF to EOS M, the world's largest autofocus lens system is at your fingertips.